Hey, Carrie, I got a question from Jerry S. in New York City, and he wants to know if he's too old to play pickleball. What do you say to that?
Well, of course not. Why would you be too old to play a game?
It's fun.
It is fun.
It's very social. Chances are you probably already know people that play pickleball and you could tag along.
Well, there you go. That's what I was going to say. Even if you feel that you're too old to move or it's just not for you, go ahead and go down to the park, walk past the community courts, see what they look like. Just sit there,
Watch.
have your coffee, have your sandwich there, spend some time. I bet you're going to hear a lot of laughing and giggling, and you're going to see people enjoying themselves.
And in the meantime, if you click on the link below, you'll find a link for our book, 7 Days to Confident Pickleball After 55.
I'm after 55.
And so am I. And we have put together a short booklet that has the terminology, the rules very briefly explained so you'll understand them. We don't go into elaborate discussion about it, but it's very simple because it is a game. Like tennis, that the ball goes back and forth over a net. The equipment's a little different. We use a paddle and a wiffle ball, a ball with holes, rather than a fuzzy ball like in tennis. A racket, by the way, has strings. A paddle is a solid surface. And that's how you can tell the difference from different games. For example, squash has a racket. Ping pong has a paddle. All of a sudden, you're going to be able to call it the right thing. And that's important.
And chances are you have played pickleball or in another form, and that would be ping pong, like you mentioned.
Big game of ping pong.
Or maybe squash, or maybe handball. Any sort of sending and receiving, you automatically have some sort of strategy that you've done before. Volleyball, badminton, tennis, there are padel. There are so many different opportunities that you have already you've already tapped into them.
It could be two square. That's not over a net, but a ball goes back and forth. And if you remember the playground, the kids made up rules as they went. So you don't already have to know these things beforehand. Now, we do get questions about, I've never really played a ball game before, or it's been years since I don't even own a pair of tennis shoes. Whatever the story is, those are just roadblocks and excuses to not play. So I think I like going out with a friend or a neighbor or a family member. It could be your grandkid, could be a son or a daughter, anybody that you know that they want to take you, and you could watch them and then you can try it. So you can just stand there and hit a light ball back and forth. You'll find that the point of entry to playing this game is much simpler than other sports like tennis, which is a giant court. This is a small court. You mentioned badminton. It's the same size as a badminton court. And that is just a little bit smaller, just makes it a little bit more intimate and fun because the laughter is there.
And then the point of entry would be get some proper shoes. All right. We don't want to injure ourselves right off the bat. So some sort of court shoe. All right.
You could running shoes, no.
You could look up what a court shoe is. The court shoe has lateral movement and support to support your body going forward, backwards, sideways.
And you need eye protection. If it's daytime, sunglasses are fine. If it's nighttime, we have clear glasses also instead of these because you can't see the ball under lights or as dusk is happening. But the chances are that a ball ricochets off of someone's paddle may give you an eye injury, and that's our most important asset. So we have feet for proper movement. We have eyewear for protection of the eyes. And beyond that, you just need a paddle, which your friend might have. I didn't buy a paddle for a year. I played with a borrowed paddle for a year because I didn't know what I wanted to spend on it. You don't have to spend a lot of money either.
No, so, you don't have to spend a lot of money. But walking onto the pickleball court with jeans makes you somebody on the pickleball court with the jeans rather than walking on through the gate to the pickleball court with an inexpensive pocketed shorts.
Athletic wear.
That
layers.
All of a sudden you're an athlete. You've become something. So just think I'm putting on a costume. You're putting on your pickleball costume. Therefore, you're a pickler.
And I think you'll be surprised how easy it is. So I would say you're not too old. In fact, you have more experience. You have a way of seeing this game differently when you learn something new at our age, because we really want to be there and give it a try. So if you have an open mindset, doesn't matter what your mobility issues are, because you don't have to run. You don't even have to keep score. You just want to try hitting the ball back and forth over the net, and you'll be surprised how it'll hook you. It'll be like reeling you in. We got another one. Hook, and pickleball will become your, once a week friend, maybe 3 times a week friend, or something like that. You're not going to be able to be off the court. I have to arrange my calendar so I can get my pickleball in.
And I have a funny story. I was wearing a pickleball shirt, pickleball straight across, and I was just checking out of the grocery store. All of a sudden, I'm best friends with the clerk that talk about all of their game, and then the person behind me, they're talking about their game. So I just went in for some soy milk. That's all I needed. But then all of a sudden, I've got a 3 or 4 minute conversation about where they play, how much fun, and good luck and have fun. It's an opener up.
It
right?
is. It absolutely is. And how long have you been playing? That's another question that we get. So fill in below. We want to hear from you. How long have you played, if you have played, and why not if you haven't? We want to get you on the pickleball court. So know you're not too old.
So Jerry from New York, Jerry S from New York, go ahead and give it a go. Walk past the park. Next time, walk past the park with some shoes on and some really brand new socks. Brand new socks.
Make you feel good.
$4 or $5. Oh, does that feel good?
Central Park, that's the place in the summertime. Might be a little expensive to start with, but you have to go there because it's just so amazing.
Have fun.